Hello, everyone. I'm Noah Blake, and welcome to In the Flow, a space within the gathering winds where reflection meets rhythm and where the spoken word finds its pulse. Today, I invite you to walk with me through something born of a conversation. It began with a question, one shared by Zeemy, that unraveled into something deeper, something that asked not for answers, but for presence. This piece is titled Beneath a Fractured Sky. Walking through the uncertainty. Wherever you are, walking, resting, or simply listening, I hope you find space here, not for solutions, but for a kind of resonance, a moment to be still even as the world moves. Let's begin. A conversation sparked this, a moment of reflection born from words shared by another. We read, we sit with it, and suddenly we see ourselves in the echoes. The world, fractured and uncertain, hums with an uneasy rhythm, and we are caught in its currents, navigating through shadows, searching for something solid beneath our feet. The music plays, a violin stretching its bow across the silence, humming in longing, in sorrow, in movement. It does not rush, nor does it promise an end, only a journey. And aren't we all in the midst of one? Some with steady steps, some stumbling, some crawling through the weight of it all. The tempo rises and falls, much like the state of things, much like us. I see myself, or at least I know it's me, moving through a forest that is neither living nor dead. The trees are skeletal, reaching toward a sky drained of color, the air crisp with an unwelcoming cold. Twigs snap beneath my feet. Bare branches scratch at my skin, snag my clothes as if urging me to stop, to turn back. But where is back? There is only forward through this bleak expanse where even the light seems unwilling to offer warmth. And yet, we walk. There is war. There is heartache. There is uncertainty in what tomorrow will bring. The news tells us of change, sometimes whispered, sometimes blared through speakers loud enough to shake the bones. A text message, an email, a knock at the door, any of these could shift the ground beneath us. We live in a time where stability feels like a mirage, where even the schedules of simple things, buses, routines, plans, are no longer things we can count on. And yet, we move forward. We move because we must, because the alternative is to be swallowed whole by the weight of it all. I have walked a road before, one where each step was deliberate, where my legs burned, my feet ached, and yet the only way was forward. From Lincoln Terrace Park in Brooklyn to Valentine Lane in Yonkers, each stride was a testament to endurance. The bridges, the roads, the unfamiliar neighborhoods, they did not yield to me, but I pressed on, knowing that my journey was my own to claim. I did not feel relief when I reached the door, not even when I stepped inside. It took time. Time to understand that I had arrived, time to breathe, time to believe in the stillness. But here's the thing about struggle. It does not simply release you once the hardship is over. The tension lingers, coils itself around your shoulders, settles deep in your chest. Even when the war's quiet, when the world shifts toward something softer, when the tension begins to ease, will we know how to let go? Or will we still be marching, still bracing for the next battle, still listening for the next warning? Because to live through chaos is one thing, but to unlearn it, that takes time. And time is rarely afforded to those who have spent years living in the unknown. So we sit in this, in the lingering, in the not yet knowing, in the exhaustion of carrying on with no clear path ahead. And perhaps that is the hardest part. The violin does not conclude with certainty, nor will this reflection. Instead, it hovers, stretching the note, letting it float in the air long after the bow has lifted. Let it linger. Let us linger in it. With gratitude to Zeemy for the conversation that began this journey. You can find a link to Zeemy's original reflection, which inspired this piece, in the description of this episode. And with reverence to the music that accompanied it. Good Night, Day by Johan Johansson, Hildur Guðnadóttir, the Erlendur String Orchestra, and Anthony Whedon. A link to the piece can also be found in the description. Thank you for sharing this space with me today. If something in these words stirred something in you, pause with it. Let it breathe. Let it rise again later, like a note held long after the sound has gone. This has been In the Flow, a series within the gathering winds. I'm Noah Blake. Until next time, walk gently, let the sky be fractured, and still, let the wind move through you. Take care.